Welcome to WatchMojo. My name is Kevin. Today we're going to learn about some synthesizers and some electric drum kits from Roland. Alright, I'm here with Darren from Roland, and he's going to tell us a bit about some of the instruments they have. Everyone associates Roland with keyboards, but really you do a lot more than that. So what do you have here?
A lot of people know Roland for their synthesizers back in the 80s, but Roland's an actual drum company, and you can see behind me here we have all the latest and greatest V-drums. V-drums are a technology that was introduced about 10 years ago now. They may not look like drums yet, but they certainly sound like drums. It's pretty much what everybody uses for recording these days, actually.
So these drums recreate the sound of a drum kit. Are they recreating a certain type of drum sound, or is it changeable? How does it work?
There's something called COSM, which is basically a modeling technology. So what that means is that they'll take an acoustic drum and they will sample it, and they'll recreate all the little nuances that go into making that drum sound the way it does. By the time you strike it, by the time it reaches your ears, all those little subtleties in between. And one of the neat things behind these drums is not only can you determine the type of material that's being used, whether it's a maple shell or a birch shell or what type of skin you're using, but you can also put that drum in a certain room, whether it's a big room like this or a small studio, so you can actually model the environment that it's around.
So you mentioned recording, but also it seems like it would be a good thing for practicing musician.
Yeah.
I mean, you can keep quiet.
As you can see, we've got 3 full drum kits going here, and the loudest thing is sticks being hit together.
Right.
There's no way we could do this if it was acoustic drums.
And in terms of synthesizers, is there anything new Roland's working on? How have they changed since the 80s, as you mentioned?
The synthesizers? Yeah, it's kind of funny how music and technology kind of comes around full circle. Some of the things that keyboard players were looking for was some of those old vintage keyboards. The modern technology now allows us to have the sounds of the early 80s back with all the modern digital technology. You can basically record a whole album right inside a keyboard. Everything that you would do in a studio, you can do right in your own home with one keyboard.
I can't wait to try one of these drum kits. They look really cool.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You're very welcome.